Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Good Health by Claudia. It is podcast number 88.
Woohoo!
Got to get my applause in there. There it is, number 88. I'm Denny Schaefer. This is a production of Denny Radio. Thank you once again for, checking us out, allowing us into your lives. Sharing the podcast is always important
Yes.
to get all this information out. To the masses. And we're gonna be talking about something that's really important because we're gonna spend a lot more time indoors, Claudia.
Yeah.
And this weekend, well, Thursday, Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
probably gonna be around a whole bunch of germy people. And you want to make sure your immune system
absolutely
is where it is.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're going to be talking about: immune supportive supplements.
Yes.
And I mean, listen, they're all important. All supplements are important. They all do their job, but the immune system, it's kind of a little higher.
Absolutely.
Especially as we're coming into winter months.
Yep.
And we're going to be indoors, and you know what happens then.
Yep. Yeah. So, and our immune system is magnificent. I mean, it's an incredible system. And sometimes it's sad for me because I think people that are trained in Western medicine often are taught to forget the magnificence of the immune system and what it's truly capable of doing. But it needs the right tools. And Nature's Pharmacy is certainly the tools that it resonates with. I mean, that's the connection, right? That's the synergy, the way we're created. So one of the things that's always been very frustrating for me is, there's so many things that people are dealing with that if they had the knowledge of how to support their immune system, they wouldn't be dealing with what they're dealing with. But again, Western medicine has a very important place, but I think it's fair to say when it comes to everyday health, it's failing. It's failing a lot of people. On a regular basis, we have people coming in, they're on 15, 16, 18 meds.
Ooh.
And they feel terrible.
No way.
Oh,
are you serious?
Oh, it's very sad. Very, very sad.
That many?
On a regular basis anymore. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we have kids. We just had
and it's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
It's doctors.
No.
Doctors.
Because but remember, the doctors are doing what they've been taught to do.
Right.
Right. So the school they went to taught them, these are the drugs. If there's a symptom, you throw this drug at them.
Right.
We're talking about really honoring the way God, nature, whatever you want to say, the way we've been created. I mean, anyone that's gone through undergraduate studies, you learn cellular biology. I mean, that's a whole thing in of itself. And it's the magnificence of how the cells work and how everything comes together through the lymphatic system and how it supports the immune system and what the liver is doing to clean the blood. We're a fantastic machine. But the machine can only do as much as it can do, especially in this day and age, up against junk food and toxins. And we always talk about toxins because we're surrounded by them.
Can't avoid them.
And you can't avoid them. And people need to become realistic. Everything they're doing, especially in their home, is either helping them or harming them. So, when we give the body the tools it needs, it can do miraculous things. And I always remind people, if you're a carpenter and you know how to build a house, but you don't have any tools, you're not going to build anything.
No.
So Nature's Pharmacy are the true tools. So this episode, we're going to go over some products that are really, really positive and strengthening for a strong immune system. Okay.
We all can use that.
Yep. So, and they're all important. So I'm going to start with silver. We've talked about silver.
I use this product all the time.
And now this particular one I grabbed off the shelf is a spray, but most of them you just, pour it. But silver, this is a wonderful company. Silver, the companies that are doing it right are testing it properly. They're making it properly.
Right.
So a lot of doctors are taught, don't do silver. It's toxic. It'll turn you blue. Well, I've been around people ingesting silver for 50 years, and I don't know anybody that's turned blue from it.
I've been using this for years
because
this exact product.
It's made properly. So
there you go.
Yeah,
and I
Biotics,
use the spray.
great product.
I like the spray. You just
You
you
can,
know,
yep. And you can
it
also do
says,
the spray topically for cuts.
yeah,
And
I've done that as well.
yes, it's so remember it has antibacterial activity and it has some antiviral. So it's a wonderful product.
It is.
It tastes, you know, it's easy to give to children
Yeah.
because it tastes practically like water.
It tastes like water. It
But
tastes,
it's
yeah.
a beautiful boost for the immune system. And again, just what you were talking about, holidays are coming up. People
Oh,
are going
yeah.
to be around a lot of people. Everybody's kind of junking out, doing whatever they're doing.
Dirty, filthy humans.
You know, we need to really know that our immune system can deal with what it's being exposed to.
Right there.
Yep.
Stop into
So,
Claudia's. Get
silver,
that.
wonderful stuff. Next, I want to talk about andrographis. This is one of my very favorite herbs. We've talked about it before. This was the original product that I know of. I mean, we've sold this for many, many years. This is a tablet, great product. And then where are we? Life Extension came out with this one, which is or Life Extension. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. Terry Naturally. We've had them on the podcast. Great company. The educator came to our store and did a class one night. Wonderful, wonderful company, great knowledge. And Terry Naturally has made a wonderful product. So andrographis, and I brought this, I've showed this before. This is a book on andrographis. There's a long, I can never do that. Thank you. This is a long history on andrographis. It's been documented for, you know, whatever, long time, hundreds of years. It's an Ayurvedic herb. Well, actually thousands. Anything in the Ayurvedic pharmacy, well, not pharmacy, but all the herbs from Ayurveda have been documented, 4,000 years, 5,000 years. Chinese medicine has been documented 6,000 years. So these are just not all of a sudden being discovered. They're being understood in this culture, but they've been around for many, you know, for thousands of years. So andrographis, very, very, very powerful, antiviral, antibacterial. I take it every day. I take silver every day. I take andrographis every day. I have for years. I will always continue to. Very immune supportive. So again, these are all individual episodes that we could talk about because andrographis could be a full half-hour conversation.
We should get Terry on the show.
I would. Well, that's what
podcast.
we
working
talked
on
about
that for
yes.
2026. People.
Yes. So andrographis, consider putting it in your daily protocol. Very powerful stuff. Now, a lot of people do vitamin C. I'm a fan of vitamin C. I think it's very important. But over the years, I like the food-based vitamin Cs, and that's what these are. Thank you. These are all from camu camu, which is a berry. And, you know, they're very rich in nutrients and they're easy for the body to uptake. A lot of the vitamin C in the United States, and I've been told this by companies that, you know, have regular ascorbic acid, which is very good. I encourage people take your vitamin C, but ascorbic acid, much of it is made from fermented corn. It's a synthesized form of vitamin C. So vitamin C, whether it's through that or this, is very important, but I tend to favor the food-based.
So plant-based over wild and raw?
Well, they're both food-based, just two different companies.
Just
so
as wild and raw. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Cool.
So get your vitamin C in. Oftentimes when people are doing food-based things, because the nutrients are more dense, if you will, well, I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but they're more bioavailable. So you can you get more benefit oftentimes from food-based nutrients because your body has to break down, synthesize things to pick it up. This is in its more natural state. Now, a lot of people are dealing with lung issues, chronic. We hear about it all the time. You know, every year around a certain time of the year, they end up with whatever, bronchitis or some kind of respiratory. I had a woman the other day told me last 20 some years, like clockwork. She gets, of course, all these years she's been on antibiotics. Now she's learning to do it differently. And last year was the first time she didn't get hit with the respiratory thing. So this is Herbs, Etc. Great company. This is their new label. So lung tonic. This is a wonderful formulation of herbs that are supporting the health of the respiratory system. There's pleurisy root in there, which protects the pleural cavity. It's a wonderful formula. This is meant to be taken long term. So if you have chronic or every year you get a flare up of something respiratory, this is a wonderful product. Also, for people that, are smoking and all these things, their lungs need some support. So this is a great product. I also brought Ridgecrest. Company's been around many years, and this is their clear lungs. We have sold this for many, many years. A lot of people will not go without this product. So I'm just showing choices, both quality companies. So Ridgecrest is Chinese formulations, and some of them, they have homeopathy, but this is a very nice product. So you don't need both, one or the other. Some people rotate them, but to support the respiratory system is very, very important. Astragalus, of course, this herb is known to boost the immune system. A lot of research on astragalus. There's research on all this stuff. You just have to find it, and it's all out there. Companies are doing it. A lot of universities are doing more research. The NIH posts a lot of different research papers. So astragalus has been shown to increase T cells, and T cells come from the thymus gland. They're part of the immune system. So astragalus is known to be an immune booster. I was taught years ago, and some people don't agree with this now, but I was taught years ago, use astragalus when you're well, not when you're sick. And that's why you don't see it in a lot of formulas when people, are in the thralls of something. But astragalus is a wonderful product to use when you're well, to keep boosting the immune system. Now, of course, one of my favorite is monolaurin. We talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping to get someone from the company to talk about this. This is one of the original, I believe, on the market. Pat and Joe carried this, I don't know, 45, 50 years ago. And monolaurin, it's lauric acid, which is naturally occurring in breast milk. It's also naturally occurring, and which tells you, at least it tells me, anything in breast milk that's meant to go into a newborn, pretty important.
Yeah.
Nature has a plan. This is supposed to be in everybody from the day they're born. Well, a lot of people haven't been nursed, and or they didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Or they
Not in a
didn't
while.
right. So, right. But monolaurin, I'm a fan of it every day. I started taking it at 18. I think I was 18 or 19 when they diagnosed me with Epstein-Barr or something.
Really?
Yeah, and chronic fatigue, and and back then
You were 18.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Pat said,
I would never guess that.
Pat said, take it every day. And I've taken it every day of my life. And a lot of people have a lot of issues with long-term chronic fatigue and Epstein-Barr and all these things.
Yeah, I have a
And
sister-in-law.
I haven't, and I'm 67 now. So I take it every day. When a lot of people are coming in with a lot of sickness, I increase it. So this is a 600 milligram, Nature's Life, another nice company. They also make a monolaurin. So
both good products.
Both good products. Yep, very good products. So highly antiviral. One of the things it does is interferes with the duplication of a virus. It helps weaken that protective, what we call the biofilm.
Got it.
It breaks it down. It helps to break it down. So it's a very, very powerful antiviral. I think it's one of the most powerful antivirals on the planet. Of course, I'm not a researcher, but maybe one day when I'm long dead and gone, and they'll find out that it was one of the most powerful. Remember, I said that, will you?
I'll remember.
Vitamin D, of course, very important. Now, I brought drops. A lot of people ask if we have drops. This particular one, Blue Bonnet, we've had on the show many times on the podcast. They're a great company, family owned. This is a 2,000 unit per drop. We were out of the 5,000, but they make 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 for people that don't want the gelatin capsule, or for children, babies, whatever. So we have it in drops. Very clean, very easy. There's 900 drops in that bottle.
Wow.
And they dose out at the amount that's on the label.
Wow, that's pretty convenient.
Yep.
1 drop daily.
Yep. Yep.
Very nice.
Now, a couple other things. Olive leaf. We were out of the capsule, so I brought the liquid. Olive leaf, been shown through research, also highly antiviral. A lot of times during the middle of winter, I might take the monolaurin and the olive leaf together. But you don't have to take them together, but certainly do something to keep your immune system ready to help protect you. So olive leaf, this is a wonderful product. Then they've done other, there's other benefits of olive leaf. They've done research on it showing it can help with balance blood pressure and other things, but it's a great product. Oregano, North American herb and spice, wonderful family-owned company. This is anyone that's ever done oregano oil that will tell you it's very strong. It's very powerful.
I use the oregano oil, the
Yeah,
drops,
the
and I got
drops.
the extra strength because
Yep.
you were out of the other stuff. So I take 3 drops, and it's like, holy cow!
Yeah. And
But I enjoy it.
yeah, it's very powerful. It's anti-everything, anti-parasitic, antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial, antimicrobial. It's a wonderful, powerful product. We always encourage people start with low amounts, especially with the oil, because it's very potent.
I've been on
And-
it for years, so
Right.
I do
So-
3 drops as
and
recommended.
You're doing by this company, you're doing the extra strength. So they put
Yep.
less of the carrier oil and more activity of the oregano. So we don't encourage people to start with the extra strength. You start with the simple basic. I didn't bring the bottle of it, but you could either do one of these a day, or you start with a drop or 2 of the oil, and you slowly work up to the higher activity.
Yeah.
Wonderful product. And then last but not least, by any means, of course, probiotics are essential. And I'm a fan of mushroom activity. We've done episodes about mushrooms.
We have.
And they're very immune boosting. And I grabbed this one because this is a great product. This is getting your probiotics, and you see there's 7 mushrooms in there. So it's a very powerful immune boost. So 1 a day, it's enteric coated, meaning that capsule is designed to break down deep, deep in the bowel, which is wonderful. That's why so many people feel the enteric coated by Vital Planet. And you've got your mushroom activity. So again, all pure immune support. And that's key. We have to teach people, support yourself in
Yep.
in this day and age. It's very, very important.
Denman's been on this one before.
Yeah.
I've taken this.
Yeah,
It's a great product.
it's a great product. So we went over a few things.
Oh my
huh?
gosh, we went over a ton of things. Now, let me ask you this.
Yes.
If somebody is feeling a little, they feel like maybe something's coming on,
Right.
which one of these products would you recommend?
Well, I would probably, again, I'm a fan of silver just because it's so easy to take.
Right.
But that's when I would start with, the andrographis. I would throw in some oregano oil in
One
there.
of these.
Yeah. Now the one thing maybe I did. We have.
She bought half the store with her.
So we've
Oh,
talked
yeah,
about
yeah.
we've talked about this product. It's called Kick-Ass Immune.
I
and
love this product.
It is Kick-Ass Immune. It's a combination of herbs that are very immune supportive.
Yeah.
So this is a liquid. Do a couple pumps in the mouth. The same company makes Kick-Ass Biotic. So a lot of people, when they're feeling funky, they can come in for that or do the immune, but they're both very good, and they're going to boost.
So this isn't a spray. This is
that's a pump.
a pump.
So
Because
you
it says 3 milliliters.
right.
Oh, 7 pumps.
7 pumps.
There it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love this stuff. It tastes good too.
It does. It's a great product. But what's important to me, we want to teach people. Just because Western medicine tells you there's nothing you can do when you don't feel well, it doesn't mean it's accurate. There's a ton of stuff you can do. But remember, they're focused on products coming out of labs. That's what they're promoting. The products they make is what they're selling. This is Nature's Pharmacy. This is a beautiful, very diverse, very sophisticated, brilliant pharmacy. So you take your time, you learn about it. And the best way to learn about, especially herbs, is to experience them, is to learn when to take them, when you need them, and to feel the results of what you're getting. So it's very important. And I keep, that's the goal. We want to teach, we want to remind everybody there's a lot you can do for yourself. Don't think there's nothing you can do for your own health, because it's simply not true. So
if only there was a store in Toledo, a place you could go to learn about all this stuff.
yeah,
Wouldn't that be amazing?
wouldn't that be great?
That would be so cool.
I'd-
Oh, wait. Good Health by Claudia. Claudia
Well,
Health Food on Secor Road.
I'm
Stop in, talk to the team.
And it's important to me. I always tell people we're not there just to sell people a bunch of stuff.
No, you're there to change lives.
Exactly. We're teaching them how to become more empowering for their own health. And it's a big deal.
Well, because everybody's different. Because
Right.
you are big to eat to your blood type. Well, it also, eating to your blood type also has a whole section on which herbs, which supplements
Yep.
that works best with your blood type.
Right.
So I'm A positive. You're
I'm I'm a
so
carnivore.
you can eat all the meat,
I'm a
which
carnivore.
I'm so jealous. But that stuff that works for you may not work for me, and vice
Exactly.
versa.
Exactly.
So get the tools by stopping in and talking to the team.
Yeah. 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 Thank you.
That's it.
So
Very
that's
simple.
It. That's it.
All right. Is that it?
That's it.
Oh man, that was good stuff.
How did we do?
We
Okay?
did great.
All right.
Are you kidding me? Although this is going with the Den Man's pile. I love this stuff
There you go.
because it's one of my favorites. And sometimes, especially when you're going to be around a lot of people this weekend, it's good to be preemptive.
It is.
And getting after it with Thanksgiving on Thursday. It's like, woo.
Well, actually, I was going to grab and I didn't, but the North American Herb and Spice, here, show that again, just the
Okay.
company. They make an oregano spray, and it's wonderful to mist around a room.
Oh, wow.
At the end of the night, we mist it around the store. It's it's picking things up. It's cleansing the air. So, you have company over. I like to mist it. And after they leave, I like to mist it.
Yeah.
But you can do.
There you go. All right, people.
All right.
As always,
Thank you so much, you guys.
Share the podcast. It's very, very important, especially this one, because, cold season is upon us. We're indoors. We're going to be around a lot of dirty humans. So,
Yeah.
get yourself ready for it.
Yeah.
Put the right supplements in your toolbox.
Right.
Okay,
Exactly.
Claudia,
All
like
right.
always,
That was
last
it.
word.
Well, I said my spiel. Be proactive. It's a great way to live. You'll be glad that you learned. You'll be glad that you're taking these things. You'll feel good. So that's it.
Okay.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Many blessings. Peace.